everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be Posca penning this art piece that I made a little while ago because I've been really into my paint pens. I keep them in this small container and just like a regular like schooly container. I have all of them in here. See, like all of my Posca pens. There's a lot more than that. But today we're just going to be drawing my little, not drawing, but Posca penning my little gal, Remy. So for her, let's see, what color does I want her sweater? She wears a ton of different colors of sweaters often. I think contrast with that color, I don't know. Anyways, these are the 4 colors I will be using today. Green for her eyes, orange for her sweater, brown for her freckles, and this beige color for her hair. And then just a black, I don't know if I'm going to use this size, this is the pen Posca pen, but just a white thinner pen, Posca pen to outline. Probably more like this one. This pen, this is the one I'm going to be using. So first I'm going to be taking my trusty muted eraser. I'm going to kind of like merge it into a little like ball stick. And then I'm just going to kind of like dab it, rub it across. It's kind of hard to do with this really small setup, so I'll probably have to fix everything. But Posca pen's pretty opaque. It covers a lot of line art, not pencil lead, but because for the skin, I do not color the skin in very much. That's kind of like a problem, and so I don't have skin color stuff. I've never colored in the skin really, and so I just have to make sure to erase kind of like the face bit pretty well. So I'm going to start with a Posca pen in beige. This is the 5mm bullet shaped. I have all bullet nibs because I like bullet nibs. So here I'm just going to kind of like make the outline. Careful, it is paint. This is good. I really want to try a Posca pen on a canvas and stuff. So, yeah. Most things that I use Posca pen with, it obviously pills because it's on paper. That's not an effect you don't like. I suggest not getting these, but personally, I really like that effect sometimes. Just try not to go over the same spot multiple times and kind of work in like chunks and sections. But I really like the effect it kind of gives off a little bit. I'm a very messier person, and it kind of makes my art style look messier, and my art style is messier. So, and you also see pencil lead through it, but like I'm going to be outlining on where you see pencil lead. You see pencil lead here in the eye, the eyebrow, like I need to see it so I can. So let's do her really cute little buns down here. Like so. That's all we are going to use the beige color for. I think next I'm going to work down at her sweater because it's not touching any of the other beige, where like her eyes are touching and stuff. And yeah. So I think I'm going, actually, yes, so let's use the orange in the size 3mm, and I'm just gonna kind of go over everything. I like to like outline it with the pen that I'm using, and then I just like fill it in really quickly, like so. You see? I don't know, fill it in super quickly. I'm not gonna really pay attention to like not covering the circles of her straps, because I would if like they were a different color, but I'm too lazy to do that, and that's not like something super specific in her, and that's like not something super specific in her character design, and so it's just going to just be like a black outline. And like sometimes there's like a really big pill, if you like see right there, the shadow's kind of covering a little bit, and so I'll just like wipe it away until it's dry or something. And sometimes it'll smudge because I didn't wait long enough, but personally I don't really care. It adds a character a little bit. So I'm gonna take this green. I really want like a thinner version of all my bigger Posca pens because I draw quite small. 5M, so I think the 3M is actually the perfect size for me, but I do use thicker ones and bigger ones. I also like want to get a gray Posca pen and stuff. And so I really don't want to mess up the eyes, because eyes. And then here, I know a lot of people like still cover the eye color area, even if it's covered with him. I personally don't. I still draw it. I don't like hide it, unless like the hair's covering the entire little area. But yeah. So next, I'm going to actually, I forgot about this very crucial part. I'm going to use this coral pink Posca pen in this size 5M. Not 5M, just 5mm for all her blushy bits. So make sure that on the cheeks, on the ears, the nose, and then honestly I just like use this or like a red or a purple for the neck shading. But yeah, and sometimes I'll like a little area, just kind of anywhere I feel like it would be more red and cute. So, and sometimes if I want, I will use a red. My red is just a 5mm. I'd sometimes use a red to add like little dashes or something, or just like if I want it to be much more darker, but not today. Since that's mostly dry, I'm going to use this dark brown in the 3M. All of these are bullet shaped, if you can probably tell, to add all of her little freckles. I've actually never done this before, but I always forget to add her freckles, and it's a really cute feature on her. See, like that? It's weird. So I don't have a strategic way of doing freckles. I just kind of like place them around, and she has them all over her body, so I'm not only gonna like place them on her cheeks, I'm gonna add some on her ears and chin and neck. It does look kind of weird. I'm gonna see if I can like lighten the color. No, I let it dry too quickly. That's fine. I think maybe I'll add some ivory freckles too. Add some contrast. The ivory freckles I'm going to go more ham with because they're a little lighter and you can't see them on the white. But some of the freckles are in on the thingy. I'm gonna let those mostly dry. So Posca pen doesn't honestly take that long to dry. Unless you put like a heckaton, which then you can like literally dab the excess off with a paper towel or like a tissue in my case, and then throw it away or save it for later, whatever. So I'd like to clean it as I go, so I'm putting them all back. So now I'm going to use my tiny black in 1mm. So literally my thinnest one I have besides my pen version. So this is what I'm going to be using to outline. Outlining is the scariest part. I really want to do this off camera, but that wouldn't be a full video, would it now? I like to like break up certain areas and like not complete it. As you can see, like I've left gaps in it because I feel like it just makes it look much more like bright and flowy. if that makes any sense. Sometimes, like, I forget, but I definitely see, like, a difference with my art when I do, like, these swim gaps. I try not to go overboard. You can go back over the gaps and, like, fill them up later if you don't like it. I personally, like, really like it. So, I think I just recommend trying, because it can really open up and brighten your drawing. So, ta-da! Ears I mostly always close, unless I, like, do something like that, which I would do anyways just because I made a mistake and I wouldn't want to fix it, because, me. I love her little pigtails. Her design used to have 2 areas just coming down, so I basically just changed her entire front hair and then left her little pigtails when I swapped up her design, and personally I think it looks a lot cuter. Sometimes if I want a little more like ness, I'll do like a line in between, but you can still see like the gaps right there. I really like it. So, yeah. I am actually really glad that I gave her an orange sweater. I think it looks really cute. So, yeah, her sweater just kind of changes and depends because I'm really indecisive. So that's the only part of her design that I have been indecisive with. She has just like black, like Nike shorts or something. Honestly, she can wear any outfit as long as it's still in her personality. She can wear leggings. She can wear, like, a dress as long as it's, like, covering enough. Because, yeah, that's kind of her style. Definitely like shorter shorts and leggings. And still like shorter skirts and dresses. But with enough coverage. I get these like little splatters sometimes, as you can see in the eye, and that's because I tend to move it how the pen's not supposed to move, like against the bristles, and so it makes that little texture. Personally, I don't mind. I used to not like it, so you just have to like be careful on which way you move the pen. It doesn't happen too much. It doesn't happen at all when I'm like coloring, really, but I forgot this part. There we go. That eye is hecka funky. That's okay though, because sometimes it be like that. So here is the Posca Pen art piece that we did today together. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you would like to see any other tutorials or me using any other art supplies, I can use watercolor, regular paint, pencils, any other things besides like pastels and charcoals, because I hate them. Let me know in the comment section below and I can possibly do it. And don't forget to subscribe and give a like if you like this, if it was helpful at all, or if it was just an entertaining little section of your day. Please have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.